Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jim Rats. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
Fucking go!
Of course, joined by my co-host, the otherwise hairless Chase Lupine Fiasco Sessoms. What is up? And we are also joined by the one, the only, the incomparable, the unshakable Uncle Rico.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
This is how I'm feeling right now, boys. This is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling all tingly. I'm feeling happy. This is one of the best months to just be a fan of sports. This is March Madness.
Absolutely. How does it feel that your team is the last team standing right now out of the three of us?
It feels good. It feels pretty good. So they were talking about it on the broadcast. Nebraska's never made a Big Ten semifinal. It feels pretty good. I liked how we looked against Indiana.
Did you make any Big 12 semifinals? When's the last time Nebraska was in just a semifinal?
I think it was 1992, 1993.
What was the semifinal for?
It would have been, if it was then, it would have been probably like the Big Eight.
The Big Eight. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Big Eight. Jesus.
Good on you.
And the last time we made the tournament, 2014, highest seed in the Big Ten tournament ever. And I feel like we have like a player that's built for March. I feel like Keisei Tominaga is like the perfect March player.
Did you
watch
watch
a great storyline?
That's the thing about Japan is they have several islands just filled with the perfect March players, and no one realizes it yet.
Did you watch the game last night?
The Nebraska game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Did you see the two dudes courtside? One of them, I think his coat said Wild Thing, and he was animated every time.
Yeah.
And the guy next to him was wearing an old school Mitch McGrady, Michigan jersey.
I did see that.
Those two were bringing the energy all day, dude.
Those two were great. Did you see when the ball got outbounded to them, and then the player almost trips over him? They go for the high five, but the player's already walking away, so they just have to awkwardly just be like, "Oh shit, sorry."
Yeah,
those guys are great. You can tell those guys got a hall pass from the Little Misses. So
I like this time of year because it is peak towel swinging bench warmer season.
Yes.
I love those guys, especially if they figure out a shtick that they can go with, like the hammer. You know, people who drop the hammer anytime there's a big play, things like that. Like I wanted to see create from the towel swinging bench warmer.
Chase, I love that. I remember Nebraska did something in 2018 where the bench they would all row the boat. So they'd like get on the floor and everyone would do like the Viking boats and just start rowing.
Was
That's
PJ
nice.
Right there yelling at him?
He might have been. He's like, that's trademark, bitch.
That's yeah.
Did you guys
I do motivational speeches based off of this.
Did you guys also see the fan that it was like weird? Hurley got him kicked out, then he brought him back in, and then I guess the guy went into like the Big Ten media room.
I heard about that. I just heard about him getting someone kicked out.
And it wasn't like the guy was like old. The guy was like in his 60s too.
That's amazing.
I mean,
did you say something about his brother looking like Bart Simpson?
He said he was bitching more than Rick Pitino was.
Impressive.
And BTW, just a note for next year, guys. Ricky P up to a business casual 71.5% ATS.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
In conference tournament. No big deal, whatever.
We do have a question, Eric. I believe this one's probably for you.
Dude, that's a good question, dude. Because they literally have, ever since Boone Pickens passed away, their NIL money is substantially less.
That might have been actually thinking about that might be the most detrimental thing to maybe ever happen to Oklahoma State athletics.
His name is on everything.
Yeah.
In Stillwater, dude.
I got a name. Who's that guy who's at McNeese State now that used to coach at LSU?
Will Wade.
Take a swing at him.
Wade.
That dude could flat out coach, dude. He may be shady as shit, but he can flat out coach, dude.
Listen, and he's on a federal wiretap organizing NIL, pretty much, if you think about it. Like,
he's good at it.
So he's good at it. He's been doing it for years, even before it was legal.
And he can coach, dude. Look what he's doing at McNeese State. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that McNeese State team is going at least to the Sweet 16. They are
like,
so good.
Dude, I can't wait till tomorrow. I cannot wait till
I
tomorrow.
kind of like the build of Morehead State. I think Morehead State could win a couple rounds.
I think you just wanted to say Morehead.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to hear Jim for 2 weeks just say Morehead. So
I'll say it. I'll say it every time. I can't wait till we get to fill out our brackets, and I got to make them go as far as possible.
Yeah,
How many brackets do you guys generally fill out?
2, 3.
I'm so stubborn. I fill out. It depends how many contests I get or entries I do at the ES. I usually do 2 ESPN, then whoever invites me to stuff I do. But mine are generally the same. I have the same group of 3 or 4 teams I pick to win it.
I usually keep it fairly similar. I think it's usually the opening rounds. I kind of change some things up. I usually end up doing about like 4, I think.
So
I want to say the alternating bracket that Jim and I have done the last couple of years has done fairly well, where we just alternate each game.
There always seems to be one that we incredibly miss on, but also one that we just nail. And they always get to like the Elite 8 or something.
Right.
That no one else saw coming.
Right.
So my boy Wade was telling me that if you put money on every dog for every round, the last couple of years you've come out ahead. So just blindly taking money lines on every dog.
So you could, so you're saying blindly do money lines for the dogs, and then you could also just go ahead and if you have $1 million, play like the biggest round robin ever and do all of the first half unders.
Well, unfortunately, Tony from 5 Nines, rest in peace, isn't here anymore. So I doubt any book will take that action.
I doubt it.
Cowards. Cowards, a lot of them. Speaking of which, how many plays we got today, boys?
I got 6.
I've got 8.
A consistent 6, Chase with a nice 8. I've got 20. Let's get into these boys. Starting off.
Tell me of a teaser.
Oh, Erik, I don't know if I'm doing a teaser today, but I'm going to do one big ass parlay of just money lines. So I might end up having a teaser. I might end up having a teaser here.
You know you have a teaser.
Starting off, I got Princeton minus 9.5. Anyone else got anything in this game?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just getting right into it.
Whoa. You forgot the game before that, my friend.
There's one before 10. What's before that one?
We got
UMass Lowell.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
Dude, what WTF, dude? I have a bet in that game.
I also have a bet.
Then give me a bet in that game.
Chase, I'll let you go first, brother.
It wasn't in the one that I saw. I'm sorry.
I love this team.
Oh, they're both at 10.
I've been betting this team all season, and I'm not going to stop now. Give me UMass Lowell plus 7.5 here against Vermont. Listen, they've lost to Vermont by 7 the last 2 times that they played against them. It's really hard to beat a team 3 times. I might even sprinkle on the money line, but give me the points definitely for UMass Lowell. I'd love to see them in March Madness because they're a tough, scrappy little team.
I respect
I
that,
like
Chase.
it.
What do you feel about it? I see an 8.5 in some places, by the way, now.
You're seeing
My
8.5?
bet.
Jump on it.
My bet is I'm going under 63.5 for the first half. The last 8 years, 6-2 to the under. With Vermont in the final, it is 4-1 to the under. The last 20 years, when the total in these championship games for conferences is closed between 62.5 and 63.5, it's 60.5 to the under. I'll take the first half under 63.5.
I just want to say for the record, those games happen at the same time, so don't come after me.
But the A is before I, so why did
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Do you not like Vermont? Do you not like the Northeast?
I do not like Vermont's. I've never been, so I don't know.
Ben and Jerry's is from Vermont.
Do you not like Vermont maple syrup?
I don't know if I've ever had Vermont maple syrup.
Do you not like a laid-back agrarian lifestyle with farmers markets?
Do
I also get to get high?
I'm done. Like, you've never had. I thought for sure
I've had Canadian maple syrup.
I've seen him have Canadian maple syrup. It's quite extraordinary.
Yes. But anyway, I also like UMass Lowell plus 8.5. I'm also with Chase here on sprinkle on the money line. They've been a good team for us.
You know what? And I'm even going to say it. I can get it as an alternate line right now at plus 7.5 for even money. I'm going to take that.
Take that. Take it. And as I said earlier, give me Princeton minus 9.5. They own the Ivy League.
They're pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, boys. Next up, I got one at noon. It's Delaware State and Howard. Does anyone else have anything in that game?
I don't have anything in the Delaware State Howard game.
Okay, give me Howard. Give me Howard.
Howard, yeah.
Delaware State's not even the good Delaware. Not even the good Delaware.
I do like Howard.
Sports facts. Demanding. Also at noon, Mississippi State and Auburn.
Yep, I'm on that one.
Okay. I'm rolling Auburn -8. That's what I'm rolling with here. I think Mississippi State's run comes to an end here. Chase.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I still can get it at -7.5, so I'm on Auburn -7.5 here.
I like that. I'm also seeing 7.5 in some other books. Yeah.
Auburn's just the superior team. Mississippi State's been playing well through tournament. It's just Jim's right. It's time for the run to end.
You kind of in these conference tournaments, you kind of have the time when you feel a run is going to stop.
Yeah.
Up next, St. Joe's and Virginia VCU.
I got one on that. I'll let you go first.
I kind of want to just roll St. Joe's on the money line +120 and just be done with it. Let's roll with that. Erik, I've been saying to the people, I've been trying. I feel like midway through the season, I started overthinking things. I'm completely underthinking everything now. And actually, last week it worked out for me pretty decently.
I took VCU here -2. St. Joe's, third game in 4 games. They literally only play 7 players. Bench players are averaging 13 minutes a game, so I think they're going to be a little tired facing the pressure of this VCU defense. I see some shooting regression from Reynolds, who had 30 points last game, best game of this year, again in St. Joe's upset win. Also, I just don't think St. Joe's is going to have the legs because VCU is going to force them to take some outside jump shots. So I'll take VCU -2.
I might dabble on the under 140 as well. Get a little coverage there. Up next, Wisconsin and Purdue. I know I've got something here. Anybody else got anything? Chase, I'm taking just Wisconsin straight up money line. Chase, what about you?
I'm taking the points with Wisconsin at 6.5. Listen, it's high season not to trust Purdue. Never trust. First, don't trust Purdue ever, but especially not in March. And with this spread, Wisconsin is also this team that I tried to fade a lot this season, and I realized that they're actually kind of pretty sound. They're a lot better than I realized. Yeah, give me Wisconsin here, but I'm not feeling as confident. I just want the points.
Give me the money line. They're maybe the hottest team in the Big Ten right now. This offense is crazy.
If I had to bet the game, I'd take the over.
I took the hottest team in the Big Ten on the money line. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Up next, Cornell, Yale. Fuck it, give me Yale. There we go.
What are you eating right now?
This is Red Lobster
Cheddar Bay biscuit.
Yeah. I got
what?
I got a whole thing of them right here.
Oh my god! Estimate the temperature of those biscuits for me.
Did you just go in there and take biscuits to go?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No, if I lived next to a Red Lobster, I'd probably do that once a week. Yo,
it was a great move.
Yeah,
just like Yale -2.5.
I love how that was marketed as like the Cheddar Bay biscuit box that you could buy, like it was a Popeyes.
They said half a dozen. There's definitely like 12 in there, so I don't know. Up next, UAB, South Florida, the AAC tournament. I'm going to take South Florida -2. I think this is they're just the way better team. South Florida's a team that I'm worried about for the tournament too.
South Florida sucks in my eyes, dude.
Erik, you wouldn't say that.
South Florida, their shooting regression finally caught up to them in their last game against Tulsa at the end of the season. I think this is a team that plays with fire.
It seems like a team that if you catch them on a cold night, you can beat them pretty easily.
They're not going to be cold tonight, boys.
All right. All right.
Also, sports facts, anything I'm involved with has you're like 2 steps away from being a food show.
Yeah. Did you miss all football season when he was picking Cal based on like a bakery or a sandwich?
Sandwich shop, Chase. Sandwich shop.
Yeah.
USC
he bet Cal
bakery.
13 times. He bet Cal games 13 times because of his sandwich place.
And you know what? They hit damn near 10 or 11.
That's a good call. That is a good point. Excellent point.
Up next, Nebraska, Illinois, 2 p.m. our time. Illinois is -4.5. I'm rolling with Nebraska. This is a homer pick. I am taking them straight up. I'm taking them plus the points. But this is
an emotional support homer pick for Jim. I'm taking Nebraska on the money line as well. That's the hottest team in the Big Ten, damn it.
Can I just say,
God, they look good.
I'm never the officiating in the Big Ten tournament was absolutely fucking putrid.
Awful, dude.
Watching this Ohio State game, Illinois did not get called for a foul. They got called for a foul at the 5:44 mark. Did not get called for a foul the rest of the fucking game. There was one time when their big guy body checked an Ohio State guy going for a rebound. Literally no call. Illinois made one field goal the last 9 minutes and 45 seconds of the game. The rest was just living on the free throw line. It was putrid. And look, I got blown up when I said this on my show about Zach Edey. Zach Edey is Chuck Novak, a big guy that just plops his ass on the end of his bench. This guy is so soft, it's insane. Like some guy tweeted it out. Post up against a guy is 9 inches high, illegally clear out with the elbow, ticky-tack foul, go to the rim, go to the free throw line. That's why Purdue's not going to win shit, because they are so soft they can't hit threes, and Edey's a bitch. I said it.
I like how you stand on business, Erik.
Yeah, very much standing on business this morning.
You didn't have anything in Nebraska, Illinois, though, did you?
No.
Okay.
I'll be looking for Nebraska live, though.
I like that.
I think Illinois is going to come out hot. I think Nebraska's going to start a little slow, and then I think we're going to be able to get 2-1 or higher on that money line.
Ooh, I would love that. St. Bonaventure, Duquesne, give me the Bonnies. I'm not overthinking it. Just take the Bonnies.
Bonnies had a good comeback win the other day.
I got this. I am taking the Bonnies. I got them at 1.5. The Dukes are coming off a 65-57 win, upset over Richmond. They closed on a 17-5 run. So I like to fade teams in the tournament that have this big run that gets them to a win, especially a team after they faced the top seed in the tournament. I like fading a team that's going for their third win over another team. Dukes won the first two over the Bonnies. So I'm taking the Bonnies in this situation. Bonnies have a lot more depth. I know the guard play of the Dukes is electric, probably the best in the Atlantic 10. But I just think the Bonnies, with their depth, is going to be able to throw different things at them. And in a game like this, which is two evenly matched teams, I'm going to look at a team that has better free-throw shooting. Bonnies, 19th best free-throw shooting team in the country. I'll take the Bonnies plus the 1.5.
Yeah, that's when they get that evenly matched, it just comes down to turnovers and free throws.
Yeah.
Up next, Texas A&M, Florida. Anybody else got anything? Okay, I'm just gonna roll with. I'm rolling with Florida here, -3. What do you guys got? Chase, you go first.
I'm taking Florida as well. Listen, Texas A&M is they're a pretty good team. They're a fantastic, I would say, elite rebounding team, especially offensive rebounding. But I just don't think that they've got the firepower to keep up with Florida, and Florida's able to cover a small spread there, -3.
So I'm taking Florida -3, so that probably means Texas A&M is going to straight up win this game.
Hey, Jim, can you pick Texas A&M real quick?
Yeah, Texas A&M money line. I'm switching my pick. Go for it.
Just kind of looking at this, what does A&M like to do? They like to get out and run. Florida good in transition defense. They like to take bad jumpers from the offside, hit the glass. They are one of the better offensive rebounding team in the country. Florida is actually the best rebounding team in the country, so they're going to be able to neglect what Texas A&M likes to do with the offensive rebound. And let's face it, I've said it all the time, if Texas A&M could shoot, they're winning the national title. But when you look at their body of work, this team cannot shoot the ball. During the regular season, 39.4% from the floor, 28% from three-point land. These two games in the SEC tournament, they're shooting 42% from the floor, 34% from three. That's going to regress back to the norm. Florida has the guards to keep up with Bradford and Taylor. I got Florida -3.
And they've got a little bit of size that can compete for rebounds. And, that might be the reason why they get so many offensive rebounds a game, is because they are so terrible at shooting the ball.
That's a good point, Chase. Up next, I got Temple, Florida Atlantic. I had no logic for this game. I wasn't thinking. I was kind of just in the zone. I took Temple plus 13.5.
How about Temple going from having accusations of throwing games to now just kind of effing around, making a little run?
It's fun.
Yeah.
They're a fun team. Who
So is FAU. So is FAU is
This
a fun
is a
team
fun
too,
game.
man.
FAU is a very fun team. This is
And
the
I
owl.
feel like
The
I
owl
feel like
matchup.
FAU is just kind of, hey, I'm just here. Let's just get to the tournament. Every game they have, I feel, is coming down to the last possession. I feel if there's one team that's just kind of coasting, it's them this year.
I mean, they don't have to win the tournament to punch their ticket. They were a top 24, 25 team. They could get an at-large bid, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Up next, New Mexico, San Diego. Eric, do you have anything in this one? I knew you would. I just went with the under 141.
Ooh,
That's what I went with. What do you think?
I went with New Mexico plus 2.5. Huge advantage at the guard position. They're going to look to attack the rim, get Ledehi in foul trouble. We've seen how much this San Diego State's offense has struggled when he does get into foul trouble. New Mexico does give up a lot of three-point looks. San Diego State is one of the worst shooting teams in the country shooting threes. I just think the defensive pressure of the guards, New Mexico needing to win this game to get into the tournament, I think this is theirs. I'm going to take New Mexico here plus a 2.5.
I like it. Up next, we go to the Big 12. Iowa State, Houston. I'm rolling with the Chinks. The Chance. Delete that. Give me Iowa State money line plus 185. I don't know where that
Woof.
That's I was going with the Chance, and I just came out.
Oh my God, Jim.
That's a big ESPN. Was it ESPN that said that about
Jeremy Lin? Yeah, it was. Yeah, we'll just I'm on that game, but on this game, I'm on the total. It's so wow. It's so
moving on. It's fine.
God, Jim.
It's fine.
I'm over 121.5 in Iowa State, Houston. It's these are two fantastic defensive teams, but I feel like when two fantastic defensive teams get together, sometimes it just turns into a absolute score fest. These both they're very, capable offensive teams as well, and I think offense is going to win out over defense. And 121.5 is a tiny total, so I think that's a pretty easy one. Yeah, give me the total there.
I like that too. I like the over, especially when it dips down here. Up next, we have Marquette and UConn. I just feel like I'm rolling with UConn minus the 9.5 here. I just feel like they're the way better team. I feel like they're the cream of the crop of the Big East. Chase, what do you got going?
Yeah, I'm UConn minus 9 here. No Tyler Kolek, no Chase Sessoms. That's what I say when it comes to Marquette.
Kolek did say when they went in the locker room, I think I should give it a go tomorrow.
Oh,
I don't think he can do it, but I mean, obviously the doctors need to clear him. But he did say when they went in the locker room last night, hey, I think I should give it a go tomorrow. I think they're idiotic if they do it, but
I have a feeling like what I saw said he was out till like late March. So,
and also for the record, this should be fucking Villanova if their coach had a fucking clue. But go ahead.
So
it would be if that was Jay Wright.
I'm on UConn minus the 9 to 9.5. Now I they're good. They've got too much firepower, and I think you kind of saw you can without Tyler Kolek, like Marquette's gonna have a hard time keeping up with UConn.
Jones has been playing well though. And so here's a question for the group. Did St. John's kind of show us the game plan to beat UConn? You know what I mean? Because it was a great first half. The game was a little closer than it was. UConn's NBA guys made a couple plays down the stretch. Guard play, pressure the guards, full court, look to get on a run, look to make it a high-scoring affair. Because when you look at these splits, UConn cannot keep up these shooting numbers. They've been elite the last game, shooting the ball from three, shooting the ball from the floor. I just kind of feel like, hey, maybe this is kind of Pitino kind of showed us maybe this is the answer key to UConn. Pressure their guards, get on and run, try to get their big in foul trouble.
I mean, if that's the case, and you've got the perfect defensive scheme in Marquette to do it with Shaka Smart, like that's just what he's one of those start guarding them as soon as they get off the bus kind of coaches. You know,
But
so
last night playing defense, it was fucking awesome, dude.
I can see your
Shaka does that
angle.
too.
I 100% could see your angle on that too, and I would take it. I feel like they'll still have a problem scoring. Is the only thing.
I didn't bet it because again, this should be fucking Villanova here, but you know, I didn't bet it. That was the thing that stood out to me when I was watching that game last night.
Up next, I got Kent State and Akron. I'm rolling with Akron -5 here. Give me Akron all day. St. Peter's, Fairfield. That's I don't know if anyone else was betting that one.
What? Give me a blind St. Peter's.
Okay,
I'm in St. Peter's.
Give me a blind. Jesus. Okay.
Up next, NC State, UNC, North Carolina. They're a 9-point favorite. I'm gonna roll with North Carolina here. I feel like this just kind of it just kind of all rolls together for North Carolina winning the ACC, and they're gonna like do something in the tournament. I don't know. That's just a feeling I have.
I don't know. I don't think that North Carolina is a very visually impressive team, but I think they really kind of grind you out kind of thing. They did a really good job, I think, beating NC State at NC State a couple weeks ago. I don't know. It's still hard to beat teams 3 times in a row, but I would kind of still lean towards North Carolina.
I think the thing with North Carolina is this year there's a little bit of maturity in the room. So I think Jim's definitely right. I think this is a team that could kind of F around and make a little bit of a run. But in terms of this game,
too many points.
I'm not doing anything at all. I hope North Carolina State wins. That way Oklahoma does not get in. But that's just me.
UTEP, Western Kentucky. Give me Western Kentucky -3.5.
Give them the red amorphous blobs.
Dang right, Erik. I saw you put your hand up for this one.
I am going with the Hilltoppers -3.5 as well. Look, let's kind of look at what UTEP has got. They have not had 1 but 2 double-digit comebacks in back-to-back games. Not in the first half, in the second half. I call that playing with fire. I don't know what you guys call that. I call that playing with fire. Sam Houston, who was the top seeded in Conference USA, shot 20% from 3 last game. Some positive shooting regression for the Hilltoppers. You look at UTEP splits. They've struggled offensively and defensively on the road. I think that's going to come back to the norm here. Also, UTEP lives on creating turnovers. Western Kentucky really doesn't turn the ball over. I think the run comes to end. I'll take the Hilltoppers here -3.5. Also, one quick note. This isn't being played in Frisco anymore. I've been to this tournament twice. I absolutely love it. It was in this big arena in Frisco, and it was like an AAU tournament. They had like a sheet. They had a sheet down, and
so you couldn't look at the girls
at the same time. It was phenomenal, and it was an under heaven. They're not playing there anymore. I think they're in St. Louis now. So I mean, don't get trapped in the under. The number's a little bit low, so I'd stay away from that. But I like the Hilltoppers here -3.5.
Now they're playing in an abandoned mall in St. Louis.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was like a phenomenal tournament. I absolutely loved going to that. I felt the Big Ten, when I went to the Big Ten, was a little too corporate. I felt going to the Conference USA back in my day, it was like I'm back in my roots.
You know what? I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, dude.
I would 100% understand. Pac-12, Oregon, Colorado. Chase, why don't you just take this one away? I'm pretty sure we're on the same thing here.
Man, I really wanted to not take Colorado, and the more I dug into it, the more I could not take Colorado. I'm on Colorado -2.5 here. They just shoot the ball way too well for Oregon to keep up. I mean, if you look at them, what they're shooting, they're 4th in the country from 3-point, shooting 39.7%. And they're in the top 50 in the country from 2-point, just a combined shooting average, 6th in country. I if you look at what Oregon does on defense, they don't stop anything. So give me Colorado. I'm going to cover that.
Yeah, I just love this Colorado team. I didn't bet it. I may bet it at the end of the night, but I did not. I love this Colorado team. I got them, I think, at 40, 50 to 1 to make the Final Four. Yeah. They have not one, not two. They have 3 guys that are going to be drafted in the NBA draft. Potentially all 3 could make. Dude, I have the legal pad, dude. It's freaking huge, dude. Don't hate.
He needs more lines, and the yellow is easy on his eyes. Back off, bro.
And it's like the biggest thing. Look how big these sheets are, dude. And Jim's
I used to do my horse
I don't know what's up with my camera when it does that.
No, I think, and they have what's his face could be one of the top picks in the draft. Like, I love this Colorado team. You can still get them at 40 to 1 to make the Final Four. I think that's a good investment.
I dig it. Up next, Long Beach State, UC Davis. Give me Long Beach State on the money line here. UC Davis is a good team out there, but give me Long Beach State.
What's Long Beach State's nickname? What are they?
Oh,
they the Dirtbags, something like that.
That would make sense. What are they? They are.
What's their name? The Dirtbags.
Something like that. Something like that.
I wish I could find their mascot. It just says the beach.
The beach. Boom.
Yeah, give me the beach.
Anywhere water touches land, there they are.
Texas Southern, Grambling. Give me Grambling straight up, plus 125. And finally, UT Arlington, Grand Canyon. Give me Grand Canyon -6.
I hope Grand Canyon gets in. I think that could be a team that could.
I think it'd be a fun one to get into. Any other picks that we didn't mention that I didn't mention because I didn't find them that you boys have?
No, that's everything from me.
Anybody got some round robins for the people?
Oh yeah, let's round robin it up.
Yeah, my round robin. I didn't really take any dogs today, so I did the Bonnies. Was it plus 102? New Mexico plus 120, VCU -2.5, Florida -3, and Western Kentucky -3.5. That's what I did.
I went UMass Lowell on that alternate line plus 7.5, Wisconsin plus 6.5, Iowa State Houston over 121.5, and Florida -3.
And I'm just rolling. I'm rolling with a nice little teaser for the people. That's all I'm giving you guys out. I'm teasing New Mexico from +2 to +6. Just a little 4-point teaser. Teasing UConn down from 9.5 to 5.5. North Carolina from 9 to 5.
Oof.
And I'm teasing the total of Iowa State Houston down to over 117.5. Nebraska, I'm teasing from 4.5 up to 8.5. Auburn, I'm teasing down from 8 to 4. Wisconsin, I'm teasing from up +5 to +9. And Princeton from -10 to -6. That's a +1,500 teaser. I'm also going to go ahead and just parlay those. So I'm going to take New Mexico State +2, UConn -9.5, UNC -9.
Yeah.
Over 121.5 in Iowa State Houston.
Also, for the record, my name has a
4.5.
flipping K. My name is a K in it. I'm Norwegian here, people. My name is a K. It's ERIK, not ERIC. That's one of my pet peeves.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the description. I'm pretty sure I got it right in the description.
Oh no, I'm talking about dude's comment.
I messed around and went ERICK. I wanted to make sure I had all my bases covered. So now I'll just delete the C out.
Oh, hey Eric, what's your opinion of people who spell it with a CK?
Not a fan of that.
That's
not a
freak
fan.
behavior. That's freak behavior. Favorite play of the day, boys, or favorite game that you're just looking forward to watch.
UMass Lowell.
I like it.
Favorite game I'm looking forward to watch or favorite bet?
Either or, Eric, whichever one you want.
I will take just 1K, my friend. Just 1K. Favorite bet? I'll say the Hilltoppers. Game I'm looking forward to watch Florida and Texas A&M.
I think Iowa State Houston's going to be a really good one.
Oh my God, I hope so.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think
the Big 12 tournament has been, excuse my language, dog shit.
it's been awful.
There's not been one good effing game. I mean, Texas Tech and Houston were good till the second half, and Houston just curb stomped them. But
Yeah,
I think
man.
my favorite bet's Princeton. I'm looking forward to Wisconsin Purdue. I want to see if Wisconsin can keep this momentum up.
You're looking forward to Nebraska. Come on, man.
I biasly, yes, I am, Chase, but I'm also like I might throw up if it doesn't go well. So I'm always
Chase,
stressed watching Nebraska ball.
Jim and I were talking. I'm calling Jim a Homer fan just because he said if the UFL and Nebraska to go to the Final Four.
I switched it up, Erik. Remember, I switched it up what I was doing.
Nebraska was going to be on the second tier team.
I said that though, but remember what I said? I was going to move my setup to the living room, have Nebraska on the big TV, and then have all the UFL games on my computer.
Okay, I
switched it up. If you listen to Spring Fever, I switched it up.
Okay, all right.
Any other takes before we get out of here, boys?
Should we spin the wheel before we go?
In the wheel? What wheel are we spinning?
The roulette wheel.
Let's see if I can get something because I don't have any. I need to deposit more into Bovada to do that. Let's see. We might be able to do something, Chase.
Oh boy, I figured
it's a different wheel. It's a different wheel this time, though.
We have what feels like the most viewers we've ever had. So I feel like it might be a good time to celebrate spin the wheel.
Shout out Twitter. Let's make some money. Marquette, Bonnie's, New Mexico, and Wisconsin for him.
Oh, I like that one.
We'll always spell it, Erik.
Good.
You know what? It's a different wheel this time, Chase, but it shares the same function.
I wish he would passive aggressively spell OK State, OC State. Let's see.
Ooh, the music.
What are we feeling? Oh yeah, what are we feeling?
What are we feeling? Obviously, I feel like the three of us love the middle 12 more than most things.
Let's hit that second 12. Let's hit that second 12.
I'll take 21.
Erik will take 21.
Put me on the I'm gonna roll with Erik. Hit me on the odd.
Okay. We'll also play this a little bit. We'll play, I think, this a little bit. And you said 21?
Yeah.
Let's play it, boys.
Let's go.
Let's play it. Come on. I hate the Lakers. We're also a slot stream. We had a 9. Not bad. Hey, not bad. Got $175 out of that. I think we won our money back. Good job.
There we go.
Good job. Let's make some money asking any big horse races today.
Yeah, you've got the Whitmore Stakes at Oaklawn. There's actually big news in that one. Is a horse that I think a lot of people really kind of liked. This might not be out yet, but if it is, don't be shocked. Ninja Warrior scratching out of that. I talked to the connections and they said that the horse might have picked up a virus. I'm not sure if it spiked a fever or what, but looks like a scratch today. I would probably be interested in that horse Rivet, who's the favorite there now. Let me see. There was another stakes race on that card. Yeah, you had the Purple Martin. I think I was on Extreme Smoke Show there. Or Extreme Diva in that race.
About the girlfriend right there, Extreme Smoke Show.
I was talking about you, Boo.
Damn right. All right.
But yeah, that's it. I think we got you covered.
I think we got you covered in very many different ways. Bobby Thomas asking, Jim, you can do scratch lotto tickets in Illinois on your phone. That's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
And that's why I'm never inviting Jim out here to visit me in Illinois.
Shout out the stream I did in November with the Uncle Joe show where we just did scratch offs for like 4 hours. I
was gonna say you should start buying a couple scratch offs for before, and so you can just kind of while we're going.
Dude, we did a 5-hour stream of just scratch offs. It was awesome.
And how much did you spend and how much did you win?
We each spent $150. The winner, it was winner take all. I think ended up going home with $90. So he lost $60.
Give me someone will bleed minus 1 million.
I have nothing.
That's an Erik question because I don't think me or Chase ever touch UFC.
I have nothing.
No. Nope.
All right, folks. We'll see you next time. We'll see you guys Sunday for a special selection Sunday episode of Gym Rats.
I won't be able to make it. I'll be traveling with the
Chase
family.
will be in transit.
Where
Don't
are
worry.
you going?
We're taking the kids to Silver Dollar City.
Okay. Nice.
Don't worry. Me and Chase will hit you guys Monday on the gymnasium with our own special actual bracket. It is bracket season fully.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that on my phone. I might have to like sneak off to the car and do it from my phone.
We'll find a day to do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll find one.
So, real quick, last 3 years in the tournament, if you bet every dog just on the money line, your ROI is 16.5%.
Better than a 401k.
It's true. Oh, and remember our tradition: every first half under.
Every first half under.
Every first half. Every single one.
All
We'll
of
see you
them.
guys next time for some Gym Rats. Toodaloo, everybody.